Happy holidays! It's time for my November recap. Welcome back, I'm Shannon, and this is the Wanderluster, where each week we tackle topics that will help spark your sense of adventure so you can lead an amazing life on your own terms, which usually for me means simplicity, self-sufficiency, and a little bit of curiosity to boot. And in that spirit, I'm excited to be recording my November recap of my no-buy year. If you've been following along on my journey, each month I do a recap of my 1 year of not buying stuff I don't need. While I can buy food, medicine, gifts for others, and make charitable contributions, my goal for the year was to simplify my life, stop buying crap, and end the cycle of buying things, hoping for things, maintaining things, paying for things, and then purging things all over again, because I started to look around at this holiday season of last year and realized that I spent a lot of mental energy, money, and time acquiring things, managing things, taking care of things, only to get tired of those very things and get them out the door to go in the garbage or be donated to charity. I was just tired of being on that hedonistic, consumeristic treadmill, and I decided to take a year off from it. So if you've been following along, each month I do a recap of anything I wanted to buy but didn't, my temptations, my learnings, and what I actually did spend money on, aka my notable purchases. So that all being said, let's get straight into my November temptations. Alright, so you would think after 11 months of not buying superfluous junk, I would be totally zen by now, but as I looked over my list for November, I was quite surprised that it was kind of a lengthy list. Alright, so the first thing on the list is kind of silly. It was a $1.77 hair mask. Yeah, I was actually at the grand opening of a new beauty store for my job, and while I was perusing the store to be able to write some social media coverage for it, I actually saw this hair mask. It was only $1.77, and what's funny to me is that back in the day, before I did this no-buy challenge, $1.77 isn't a lot, and it really went in and made a big dent in my budget. But if you followed along and saw my inventory at the beginning of the year, you probably would have seen that I have a lot of superfluous small purchases just like this. So in the scheme of things, $1.77 isn't a lot, but I have so much hair product, including hair masks, that for the entire year of 2019, I haven't had to buy any conditioner or any hair masks or any hair like deep conditioning treatments, because I literally already had so much on hand. So that all being said, I always love decluttering, and you'll see all my other declutter videos as I get through product each month, all of my empties. But yeah, $1.77, not a lot, but my whole life was full of $1.77 purchases, and I was really happy to pass this one up. Alright, this one's dumb. This is an opossum mug, and it made me really laugh, and so I sent it to a friend. It's from Look Human, one of my favorite brands. It was $12.99, and it was, you know that song? I think it's by Snow Patrol, If I Lay Here, If I Just Lay Here. I was at work and I saw this and snorted. It was so stupid, but I really wanted it. I thought it was funny. And I do buy Look Human, the brand, quite frequently as a gift. They make really cool blankets. They make lots of Sailor Moon products, which I'm a Sailor Moon fangirl. And they also make blankets, mugs, t-shirts, cell phone cases. I bought a lot of their stuff in the past, but this mug made me LOL. I kind of have a joke going about being a trash human with some of my friends, or like a trash panda, because I eat a lot of junk food, and so the possum was just, it's probably one of those stories you wouldn't get unless you're one of my friends in real life, but I don't know why, but I've been wildly attracted to things like memes with raccoons and possums lately. Don't ask me why, but this one was $12.99 saved. As cute as this mug was, I was happy to leave it on the temptations list. Alright, also from Look Human was a t-shirt. I said in a previous video I really want to get some new gray t-shirts and black t-shirts to kind of refresh my wardrobe for those casual days. This one I thought was pretty cool. It was $18.99, also from Look Human. I thought it was cool. I don't need it. It also, like the mug, will go on my wish list for, I don't know, maybe I'll buy it next year, maybe someone will buy it for me, but it's just a cool tarot shirt. I kind of like it. What can I say? $18.99 though. Didn't spend it. Alright, so one of my other favorite brands is called Purse and Clutch, and they make a really cute pom-pom tassel. Now, I have a feed bag, which I can grab right here. I've had this leather feed bag for 2 or 3 years, and it's held up so well. Feed actually had a tassel for this bag at one point that was out of stock when I purchased it, and I've been kind of wanting like a little piece of flair to go on this for like literally ever. Purse and Clutch is a great organization that I believe it has fair sourced goods and things like that, and I just love the aesthetic. It's very minimalist, it's very earthy, and I really dig that. This cute, adorable palm tassel would be $18, and it came in several cute colors, which I really liked. But of course, in the spirit of my no-buy year, it'll stay on my temptation list and out of my shopping cart. My dogs keep snorting in this video. I don't know why. It's a very noisy day, so I'm just going to keep recording my video. All right. So the next thing was another hashtag triggered, because Bath & Body Works, they know how to target me, and they always seem to have a sale on something. And of course, they had their $2.95 sale, and they're always targeting me for their semi-annual sale, or like buy 3 get 3 free. I know that I would have easily, for Bath & Body Works, being normal me, would have clicked through to this ad, saw that there was a $10 off $30 coupon that I could have gotten online, and I easily would have spent $30 on like candles and soaps and air wicks and stuff like that, or like wallflowers, in order to get the discount. So I really want Bath & Body Works, but I'm happy to say I actually found this Christmas candle that an Airbnb guest gave me last year. I put it away with my Christmas items, and I'm plenty good on candles, but I still have that urge, even a year later, to be like, ooh, it's on sale and I could get such a good deal, and then there's another $10 off coupon on top of that. Girl, slow your roll. But I'm still triggered by Bath & Body Works. Maybe I should try and block them. I don't know, but I just love their sales. I'm a sucker for their sales. If you love Bath & Body Works, you know how good their sales are. But this one saved another $30 by not giving into temptation. Why is that a mouthful? And I'm pretty happy to put my $30 back in the bank. Alright, so I've been watching a YouTuber, and you've probably heard of her, called Simply Illogical. I freaking love her videos. She's Canadian and she's hilarious. And she actually has a peely base coat from her Hollow Taco line that I really wanted to try. I have terrible trash nails. They don't grow. They chip within like 2 days. And I was thinking that maybe a peel-off base coat might be the best way to deal with the fact that after 2 days, my stupid nail polish, no matter what I try, keeps chipping. This peely base coat was $11, and it was a formula she created herself. I love her videos. I love her personality. I love supporting her and Ben, her boyfriend, because they're both hilarious and they create great content. And since my nails are such a pain to work with, and I do enjoy painting them at home, $11, I can wait on this one. She has a whole bunch of new products coming out, I think, in the future. She does like holiday releases and stuff. So I know this product will be around after my no-buy year, but I can't justify it until I use up my regular base coat, and then I'll give this one a try. So $11 saved. Alright, so this next one, is so cute and fun, and I really have to have this product. I don't say that, but it just, I don't know. It's glittery and fun. This is a sippy cup from Emily McDowell and Friends from her shop. I don't know if you've seen Emily McDowell stuff. I have some of her prints that my friends got me, which I freaking love. But this mug, the sippy cup, says, "Good morning, Internet. How can I get attention today?" That just makes me LOL. I'm a social media manager by trade. That's what I do. I live in a world of influencers and trending topics and hashtags, and this just made me really laugh. So it's sparkly and fun, and it's also $16. I need to stay hydrated. I think I'll probably buy this one, or at least ask for it from someone on my Christmas list. It was $16, but dude, it was hilarious, and I love her brand anyway. So yep, that was that. Really want that sippy cup. Alright, so this item I don't even think is probably available any longer, but there is a local Airstream that parks in downtown San Antonio, and it's called Red Cat & Co. And I follow their Instagram, and they advertise these gorgeous meteor, like dangly, wavy, cascading, gorgeous earrings. They were $84, and I don't buy jewelry very much. But I have just saw these and I was like, I really want these. And they're made by a local producer, and they support a local shop and an adorable Airstream. And I've actually met the shop owner, and she is just the sweetest pie. $84 is a lot for a pair of earrings, but I find that since I buy jewelry so infrequently, when a piece resonates with me deeply, I would rather just buy it once and wear it until it's annoying, instead of just buying a bunch of stuff from H&M or any of those other cheap shops and then lose a pair. Like, I think I treasure things more and take care of them longer when I really love them and I know I've invested in the piece. But I doubt this piece will even be there at the shop by the time I'm off my no-buy year, but I will keep my eye out for a similar style in the future, and I saved $84. Not too bad. Alright, I have not changed after a year, it seems. I still love magic candles. Like, I ordered some last year from House of Intuition. I ordered some from Little Shop of Oils. I freaking love candles with crystals in them and herbs and glitter and spices and magical woo-woo stupid stuff. Still hashtag triggered over these a year later. This was a unicorn magic candle that I saw from one brand I follow on Instagram. It's actually in Australia, so I don't know if I would actually buy this, but it was $54. $54 for a candle. What? Granted, it is homemade, it's from Australia, and it would probably be expensive to ship here. But learnings, I mean, sometimes it's funny, the one thing that will still tempt me is like, if you make a soy candle and you put glitter and magical essence and crystals and shit in it, I still want the damn thing. I lose my sense of like, wow, $54 is a lot of money. And I just want it. So that has not changed in a year. I saw this one on my Instagram feed and I was like, you know what? I could use a unicorn magic candle in my life. What does a unicorn magic candle even do? I don't know, but clearly I have a void that can only be filled with a unicorn magic candle. That is the only thing that will do. So a year later, even though I still have my Little Shop of Oils candle, I still have some of my other great candles from Bath & Body Works, and I'm sure I could woo-woo magic the crap out of the ones I have existing, but I really wanted this candle. It was black and cool and mystical, so $54 saved. Alright, so you've heard me talk about Warrior's Heart in the past. It is an organization here outside of San Antonio that helps first responders and veterans with PTSD and substance abuse problems. I think it's a great organization that provides much needed services for some of the bravest men and women our country has to thank, and I found out they have hoodies, so I was like, yes, I want this. It's $50. I have one other black zip-up hoodie. It's from Victoria's Secret, and it's looking a little bit worn, but I get good use out of it. I find that black hoodies just make me happy, and I would be very excited to add this particular hoodie to my collection after my No Butt year. I will be asking for this. I think my dad probably, maybe he'll buy this for me. I doubt it. He's more of an Amazon guy, and that's about it, but I want this hoodie so bad. It was out of stock, and I believe I would wear like a size medium maybe, and I believe it's back in stock now. But I love this organization. I will link to them below. They are great if you know of any first responders or veterans, or like myself, you feel called to support the people who respond first and protect us. But yeah, great organization, really cool hoodie, very basic, and I would absolutely love to add this to my collection now that I know how much I love black hoodies. Go figure. This is like one of the few videos I haven't worn black. But anyway, be adding this to my list, and if I don't get it for Christmas, I have to say I probably will be buying this come January. Alright, so next thing on the list is actually a new strap for my Apple Watch. I did not want an Apple Watch. I did not ask for an Apple Watch, but for my birthday, I got an Apple Watch. I feel really bad complaining about that. I should be really ecstatic and grateful. Thanks, Dad, but I didn't really need one. I had a Fitbit already, but my dad, being very sweet, thought that I could use it because it syncs up to my phone. He surprised me with it and had it shipped to my house for my birthday, but I only have one pink band for it, the one that it came with. It's a rose gold Apple Watch. Woof, and I love it, but I don't always want to wear a pastel pink band that it comes with, so I would really love a new band for that Apple Watch. The one I found was $12.99 on Amazon, and it's holographic and really cute. I think I probably also want to get a black one in the future, but for right now, this holographic one looked pretty snazzy. I seem to like hollow and like unicorn skin a lot. You've probably noticed a theme with me over the last few months if you've been watching my videos, but this one is definitely one I'm asking for Christmas, or if you're one of my friends watching this video and you don't know what to get me, just get me some Apple Watch bands. They're $12 and I would be happy with one of them. So for now, I won't be getting a new band. I'll just have to wear pink until the end of the year, but not too bad, $12.99. Alright, so this brand, it's like Moon Magic Jewelry, I want to say, has been targeting the ever-living crap out of me on Instagram. I think I made the mistake of clicking on one of their images once, and now I'm getting like 800 jewelry ads, especially because Black Friday just happened. I feel like all the jewelry companies, the like cheaper end jewelry, are like targeting the junk out of us. I don't know if you've experienced the same thing, but I saw this opal ring. I saw a couple rings around the $60 price point that I really liked. I like the rose gold, like kind of like opal or moonstone. I think that's really pretty. I have jewelry and I probably don't need any more, but I was very tempted, especially because a lot of the Black Friday sales were 20 to 30% off. I really wanted a new ring, but maybe I can put this on my list for a future. Maybe a significant other or something will buy it for me. I don't need anything. I just wanted it. So $60 or more saved, and I will put that towards my total of what I saved for the month of November. All right, so where does that put us for the month of November? For the month of November, I saved $369.74. Yes, that's 369.74. Wow, that was kind of a doozy of a month. It's like all of a sudden I had a flare up of my like needs and wants for November. Like I think it's been trending downward over time, and then all of a sudden, like I think with the Black Friday sales and me spending time on Instagram, I just like got super tempted to buy more things. But $369. Happy I didn't spend it, and now I know exactly what to ask for Christmas. So if you're one of my friends or family watching this, there you go, links below. Alright, so on to my November learnings. What did your girl learn for the month of November? Number one, it's interesting that we just saw an uptick in my wants and needs for the month of November. I feel like the list has been trending downward, but I think with all the Black Friday sales, I just spent a lot more time perusing than I normally do. So that's why we were probably in the 300 range as opposed to, I think, some of the other months were in like the 100 range. But luckily, though, I had the guardrails in place because, as I mentioned earlier, I also saw that magic candle, and I'm looking around the room right now, and I have one non-magic candle, Bath & Body Works candle right there. I have two candles over there that are like Christmas scented that people had given me. I still have my little shop of oils. I have two of those that I purchased Christmas of last year that I haven't used. It's a Creative Magic candle and a Good Luck candle. Like, I don't need any more candles in my life, but even after a year, I find that that is still one of my weaknesses. I think it's one of those treat yourselves type of gifts that I always want to give myself, and I don't need to do that. So I think number one, I'm very grateful I have this guardrail in place to keep me from a muscle that I can't seem to build quite yet, but also it's just like, I'm glad I have the guardrails, and also, where was I going with that? So I guess overall, I'm just really glad that A, I have the guardrails in place to prevent me from buying things I don't need. And number two, I'm recognizing a pattern that even after a year, I still have some of these same core temptations. I've been able to stay away from makeup and clothing, which used to be a big spending pattern of mine. But candles, even after a year of not buying them, part of my brain still shuts off, right? And I still want them, even though I have plenty of unused candles around the house or that have been gifted to me. It seems to be my weakness, so that's something for me to watch out for going into 2020. Alright, I also thought it was interesting for the month of November that I wanted jewelry. Now, jewelry hasn't been something I have really thought about a lot on my recaps. It isn't something that's tempted me a lot this year, but there were several jewelry pieces on my list this month, and I think what that means to me is that I need to go through my jewelry box and look through everything I have and wear some new pieces. I did that recently a little bit. I'm wearing my clatter ring, which I haven't worn in years. I, polished it with a bit of toothpaste and put it on. Some of the necklaces I'm not wearing any now that I've pulled from the back of my jewelry closet, my jewelry box, and started wearing those and making use of those. But I think maybe being tempted by so much jewelry is a good idea and good note for me to go through my jewelry box, organize, purge, and make use of what I already have. Maybe I just need to spruce up my routine a little bit, and that's why I want to buy more. So that's a learning for me. Whenever I start noticing that there are certain things I want, can I make do with what I have? Do I need to better organize what I have to utilize it more efficiently? Or, do I just have too much clutter that it's distracting me from the pieces I really love? So I wanted a lot of jewelry this month, and I think I just need to go through everything I have and get a refresher, but that's also a good learning for this month. If you see something over and over again, take a look at what you already have, because it's probably in some weird backwards way something you've been ignoring in your already established collection. So good learning for the month of November. Alright, final learning for the month. Black Friday sales are kind of meh. Yeah, to be completely transparent, I did shopping on Black Friday. Part of my no-buy year lets me buy gifts for other people, which is great. And after I bought some gifts for my best friends, some of my coworkers, and some of my family members, I was like, oh gosh, some of them are going to be asking me what I would like for Christmas, in case they're not looking at my Instagram feed from all the stuff I've already mentioned. But I kind of looked at some of the stores that I normally would want to shop at, and I have to say the Black Friday sales, I wasted a lot of time just trying to find something to ask for. And I wasted an entire evening just kind of mindlessly perusing the sites, and I find that Black Friday just doesn't have the same pull that it used to. Yeah, I got some good deals on things that my friends and family had asked for or I thought would be good gifts, but I thought I would have more of a reaction to Black Friday than I did, and I was kind of bored by the whole thing. So meh. Maybe I've changed. I mean, some things haven't changed, like a la magic candles. That hasn't changed. But my draw to all the Black Friday deals, it was kind of tepid at best. So good learning for this year. Maybe I've changed. Alright, wrapping this video with my notable purchases for the month of November. What were my notable purchases? Well, first things first, I'm happy to say that I had the honor of hosting 4 Army soldiers at my home this year for Thanksgiving. I got to go on base over at Fort Sam Houston and pick up 4 Army recruits that are going to become medics. They've already gone through basic and now they're here in San Antonio to learn more about military medicine and the human body and all that fun stuff. They were fresh-faced 4 18-year-old young men from all parts of the country. I believe Minnesota, Washington State, California, and New Jersey. They were so sweet. I had such a good time. And I bought a lot of food because I was warned ahead of time that these are young guys that have been away from home for some time. They're going to miss some of the food from home. The holiday is going to be extra special for them. For many of them, it's their first Thanksgiving away. So I spent about $200 to $300, no joke, on getting enough food to feed 8 people. And then I made deviled eggs, I got Chex Mix, I got lots of cookies, 2 pies, I even won a pie on Instagram, so thanks Hearthstone Bakeries and San Antonio Woman Magazine, you're the best. But I bought lots of sodas, iced tea, all this stuff to make sure that they would have everything that they wanted or could possibly imagine for Thanksgiving. And they were so gracious and kind, and yes, in fact, they did eat all the food. Granted, I still have some turkey left over, some green bean casserole and sweet potato casserole left over, but holy cow, they ate a lot of food. But it was really one of the most rewarding Thanksgivings I've ever had. I also hosted my roommate here on Airbnb and my friend Joel, so love them both as well. And so for the 7 of us that had Thanksgiving together, I have to say every penny was worth it. This is exactly why I bought a home. This is exactly why I go to the grocery store. I don't regret any of that money spent because I was glowing the next day. I had such a wonderful Thanksgiving. So that was a big grocery purchase for the month, $200 to $300 for all that stuff, but I wouldn't change it for the world. It was money well spent. Of course, I think it's important to take a moment as I'm wrapping up November to thank all of our military and first responders who have missed many Thanksgivings, Christmases, birthdays, 4th of Julys to serve not only our nation but our communities and make the world a safer place in general, and also to the families of those military active and retired and first responders who have had to give up those special days with the people they love. Thank you for your service, thank you for your sacrifice, and thank you for giving a special piece of your day, a special piece of your holiday experience to make sure our country is a safer place for everyone. Your service and your sacrifice does not go unnoticed, and from the bottom of my heart to everyone who serves and the families of those who serve, thank you. Alright, and my last notable purchase, as I mentioned earlier, was gifts. Of course, I can't get into what I bought because most of my friends who I'm buying for watch these darn videos, so I can't tell you what I bought, but I did spend a couple $100 on gifts for my family, my friends, my coworkers. I got some cool things on Black Friday deals and also some special sentimental things because in a few short weeks I'm actually going to go see the man I gave my kidney to and his wonderful family. So I'm getting a few small things to show my gratitude towards them. We're actually going to be spending a few days together in Florida, and I have to say, holy cow, not going to get mushy, but what an amazing thing. See, already face, you can't see it, but I'm feeling the eyes. They're already like welly. What an amazing thing that this Christmas, my life has changed so much. A year ago, I was contemplating and going through the process of donating a kidney, and now we are here back at the end of my no-buy year, at the end of 2019, and my kidney is now in another human being. I'm about done with my no-buy year, and I just feel freaking grateful. It's amazing how life can change in a year. And just taking a quick sidebar to say that if you're not happy with how your life is, or you think you are made for bigger and greater things, you would be surprised at who you can become in a year. So give yourself some time before the year wraps up to think, where do you want to be in a year? What do you want to be about? What are you ready to let go of? And what should you deeply embrace in order to create the life that you want? So before we get too busy with the holidays, maybe at the end of this video, give that some thought, because I believe you can absolutely change your life in a year. And, you know, to humble brag, my life has changed a frick ton in the last year, and I couldn't be more grateful for it. So there you go. Alright guys, that does it for today's video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope you know how much your comments, your views, and your participation in my crazy journey really makes a difference for me to stay motivated. So sincerely, from the bottom of my crazy heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and until I record my next video, stay beautiful, stay sparked, and I'll see you next time. Thanks guys. Bye.